Welcome back, everybody. 7 Minutes for Seniors. This is our third segment with Adrienne Talbert from Oasis Senior Advisors. I am your host, Chris Wilson, with Modified Independence. Okay, so we're done talking about people moving to assisted living facilities. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we're talking about you. Fun stuff. Right?
Okay.
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 All right. So you got four. You've got 4 kids.
I do.
Right. You live in beautiful Amelia Island.
Yep.
Yeah.
In paradise.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm hoping that you do what I would do if I lived in Amelia Island. So I'm going to ask you, what are your hobbies?
Ooh, my hobbies. Okay. I love anything outdoors. So I am a beach person.
Mm-hmm.
I like to surf. We like spike ball, pickleball. I run. I like doing half marathons.
Oh wow. Okay. How many have you done?
Oh gosh, I'd like to do the Donna every year. So I've done the Donna probably a dozen times. I've done 2 full marathons. But
how's that?
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think at the place I am with my life right now, I want to do one more full. I want to do the Disney princess with my daughters don't have a desire to, but I want to do that at least before I'm 50.
Right.
So I have like just a year or 2.
Really?
3.
Wow. Okay. All right.
to do. But running, tennis, golf. I play golf
That's
well.
what I was hoping you were going to say.
Yep, golfer. So pretty much.
What's your handicap?
Oh gosh, don't ask me that.
No.
I'm not that good.
Okay, all right. But as long as you enjoy it, right?
I enjoy it.
There's 2 types of people in the world,
yep,
right? The people with handicaps and the people that enjoy it.
I enjoy it. My husband would be the better one to ask that. But we're a very active family. So anything outside related to sports, football,
the kids play
basketball,
lots of sports.
Every one of my children plays competitive sports. My daughter, like I said, plays. My husband played in college. My daughter plays in college.
Plays what?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay.
So yeah, she's
tall people.
My husband is 6'4". My daughter is 5'10".
You're pretty tall.
I am tall.
For
my
a female.
My twins are taller than me, and they're B14.
Oh wow.
And my son is almost as tall as me, and he's 11. So
fed him
I
right.
played soccer in college, and so.
Have you been watching any of the soccer?
Oh yes,
are you a World Cup
Olympics,
fan? Or
I am.
CONCACAF, Europa.
I like it all. And my son, that we're taking him to go see Messi play in Orlando.
Is he going to?
Excuse me, Miami.
Is he going to play?
Messi, he should be.
His ankle looked like a mess after the Euros.
We've got until October, So hopefully, and they just went down to go see Argentina play in Orlando. But so big sports. So sports, we stay very active.
Yeah,
and I have my whole life. I feel like that's a good side of for what we do. When you're a caregiver, you got to have a good outlet.
Yeah,
and I think for me, it's always been staying active and living an active, healthy lifestyle.
Getting outside of 4 walls, getting fresh air, vitamin D.
I still rollerblade. We snow ski in the winter time.
Where you go to ski?
So I like Big Bear, and I also which is out in California.
Okay.
And then also out anywhere really, Colorado. My cousins live out there. So Northern California, I like skiing out there. So yeah.
Don't hear about skiing very much in Florida. Usually,
love it.
Somebody from up north that's used to the snow and everything.
What's
like that.
funny is where I grew up in northern Kentucky, in Cincinnati, the tri-state area. I was on the ski team in high school.
Oh wow!
Which is funny to say that because people are like, "Wait, in Kentucky?" And we would go to Indiana, to Perfect North, to a ski resort, and every Friday our high school would go, and so it's just funny when I tell people, they're like, "Wait, a ski team?"
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me something surprising about you.
Let's see, surprising. I skydived 2 years ago.
And?
10,000 feet. I jumped over the ocean in Amelia Island, and I loved it.
Yeah?
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
It's hard getting out the door, right? It's you're sitting on the seat, and you're like, oh.
Well, ironically, what's funny is we went up in the plane, and so it left from the airport on Amelia Island.
Right.
And I've always wanted to do it, and for whatever reason, I just had never had a chance to. And so my husband has no desire. My kids were there. I did it with one of my best friends, and we're going up over the ocean. And the guy said, when we open the door, you only have a few minutes. I think it was like 3 minutes. Everyone's got to get out,
right.
For different reasons. And so he opened the door, and I go, "So when?" And he goes, "Now." And he pushes us, and we did a front roll.
Yeah.
And that first 45 seconds of the drop was the best thing of my life.
Free fall.
The free fall. It was amazing. Yep. Have you ever done it?
Yes.
It is amazing.
You got your drogue behind you, but otherwise you're just. I got to go through a cloud because we had gone
Oh,
out. We were filming a documentary at UNF, and
okay.
we set the whole thing up, and so we had a camera crew with us and everything like that. We had the camera guy on the wing that jumped with us,
Yep.
and they were going to cancel us because it was a rainstorm out at Hurlong Airport. And finally, it cleared up enough, and they got us up, and we were above the clouds. So I was one of the
Oh,
last ones to go. I jumped through a cloud.
so,
I was soaking wet, but it was the best. And the guy did the same thing to me. He was
yep.
from New York, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna count 3, 1," and then we
Yeah,
went.
and then we
I went,
went. And
oh.
I let the one, and if you look on on YouTube, you can find my video because the guy held a camera the whole
Oh,
time.
did he really? So
Yeah,
he had a
just
GoPro with
don't,
him.
yeah, the GoPro, just don't watch my mouth. Maybe some of the words that came out after I jumped. So once I got used to that,
Yeah,
my kids thought that was funny. But
you guys would say the same thing if you jumped out of an airplane too. So
yes, yeah.
don't judge.
So don't judge. But that was very, and I had done like a hot air balloon ride
Oh,
before, which is totally amazing, but it's a
yeah.
totally different
See,
side.
I don't know. I don't know if
It
I
was
could do that.
amazing.
Yeah.
And we actually I did it with my dad on Father's Day when I was in high school.
Oh.
And we actually ended up getting again in college too, and the wind, we actually ended up getting into a crash the second time I did it where we had to land in somebody's backyard. And I still have a scar on my leg
Oh wow.
from where it went in, like
Yeah.
the rod went in when we landed. But it is amazing and peaceful, and
Yeah.
well, my husband has no desire. He's not an adrenaline junkie like me, and
What does he do?
he likes to golf, play
No, but what does he
basketball.
do for a living?
Oh, my husband. He is a high school teacher,
Oh,
so
okay.
he runs a science department at the high school that we live, or where we
Nice.
live. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Where are
so
we at on? We're probably pretty close on time. I can feel it.
38.
Okay. This has been our third segment of 7 Minutes for Seniors. I am Chris. This is Adrienne. Thank you very much for joining us. Come back again tomorrow and have a great day and be safe. Thank you.